Hello! I'm finally on my way to New Zealand. I am leaving London, which was actually better weather than when I arrived in New Zealand, but that doesn't matter. So I flew with Malaysia Airlines, and this is the safety briefing video that we had to watch before we took off. So New Zealand is pretty much the furthest place away from England, so it takes quite a while to fly, and my first flight was about 13 hours, and then I had a 1 hour stopover in Kuala Lumpur, and then another 10 hours from Kuala Lumpur to Auckland. But to make the journey better, I do get meals. We have one at the beginning and one at the end of the flight, of both flights, and they're pretty good, apart from this little packet of anchovies and peanuts, which my hospitality brain is like, that is an allergen's nightmare. Why would they have that on a plane, like in a confined space when you're far away from hospital and doctors, you know? Like, anyway, it was fine. No one had an allergic reaction, and I got to see some cool lightning from the sky, which I've never seen before, which was freaking awesome. And that is why I love the window seat. Honestly, it is my favourite place to be, if it's a train or a plane or a car, because normally I'm the one driving, so I don't get the chance to look out the window and enjoy the view, whereas this was spectacular. And it also makes me feel so tiny, because whenever I'm on the ground, I look up at planes and I think about the fact that there are people in the sky right above me, and then I get to be that person. It's just insane. And finally, after only having one or two existential crises, I come into land in Kuala Lumpur, and it was a very pretty landing, lots of trees. But it was at this point when I came to regret carrying over 20 kilograms of carry-on luggage with me, and I got so hot that I just wanted all of my hair out of my face, so I put it up in this beautiful arrangement of things. Luckily, I only had about an hour to wait at the airport, and then I was back on the plane and slept a lot on this one, and woke up just after we'd flown over Uluru, which was upsetting, but I wouldn't have seen it anyway because it was cloudy. But look, we went right over it. Oh, such a shame. I was actually using this beanie as an eye mask so I could sleep on the plane, but I made it through my last hour, and this was my first view of New Zealand. It was midnight when I arrived, so it was dark, and it was also raining a little bit, which, you know, not ideal because it's supposed to be summer. And this was the aftermath of 10 hours sat in one seat, and I think I was also just checking that I hadn't forgotten anything important. And this is my welcome into the New Zealand airport, which was very, very overwhelming and very emotional to finally have arrived, and just had to whip my way through security, which was fine because, you know, I'm a New Zealand citizen. I spent my first couple of days sleeping and adjusting to the time difference of 13 hours, which is quite extreme because it's just like completely flipping your body clock. So I spent a lot of time outside trying to get the daylight to burn into my eyeballs and tell my brain that it was daytime and not nighttime, and that I shouldn't be sleepy. And obviously nice to be walking around, moving my body after it was sat on a plane for 24 hours straight. I feel very lucky because I got to go and stay with my mum's friend Sarah and meet all of her animals and hang out at her lovely house and get my shit together, which was very much needed because I hadn't really done a lot before I arrived. I think it's good to get this in early that there are a lot of animals in New Zealand, and they will be featuring in lots of my videos, and especially cows and sheep because they're everywhere.
I love the tail light.
So cute! Of course, I took myself off for lots of walks and tried to go barefoot as much as possible so I could connect with the new land upon which I now live, and connected with the animals again. One of my favourite flowers is the agapanthus, and loads of them in the Isles of Scilly, and that's where I first kind of got to know them. And there's loads in New Zealand, but they are invasive and a weed, so a lot of people get rid of them. Oh my god, that was perfect timing, thank you. I don't think these cows get many visitors because their field is on the edge of a main road, and I was walking down it, and so this little calf was a little bit inquisitive, you know. Back at Sarah's, they had a gaggle of frogs living in like the sides of their swimming pool, and at night they were so loud. I honestly thought that someone was getting murdered. And I also found this lake or pond thing on one of my walks, but apparently there's leeches in the ponds here, which I don't quite fancy getting to know. It's an animal that I'm not that keen on. It falls in the same category as slugs and snails for me, just big no-no. Cats are a big yes though. They're fluffy and adorable, love them. Hello, this is my new car. Her name is Sylvie, and I bought her yesterday, and she's lovely and gorgeous, but she needs a clean, so you're gonna come with me while I clean. First thing I need to do is move her from here to over there. I'm now going to raid the garage and look for cleaning supplies. Hello, cat. What are you doing? It's after the little lizard thing. Greg very kindly got the bucket of cleaning stuff out for me, so I have pretty much everything I need. And I've got a hose right there, so I can put this, I think, and we'll work it out. I just had to move her because the car wash thing said do it in the shade, which I sort of knew that, but I wanted to be in the sun so I could be in the sun, but it's fine. I have soap and I have a brushy sponge thing, which I think you're meant to put a hose through, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, time lapse. My hose isn't long enough, so I had to move it into the shade, and now I can't reach the hose. And there is a different tap, but the tap doesn't work. It's okay. I'll just do the back and this side first, and then I'll turn it around and do the front. Because the sun was so hot, it was making all of the water dry and was making it look dirtier basically than when I'd started, so I was just going around with a rag trying to dry it all off. I literally missed this panel right here. Okay, I'm done. So the next thing that I'm going to do is hoover out the inside and then do the rest of the inside, like the windows and all the surfaces and yeah. Come on. Yeah, come on with me. Got it. For fuck's sake. I just hoovered the whole back of the car. Did the press record? Okay, we are defo recording. I might actually go and get some sheets. Okay. Love this. It's so fun. What's up? So I finished cleaning the car. I didn't film the last bit because I was cleaning the windows and you can't see because it's a fucking window. And then I cleaned like all the surfaces and stuff. And it's really freaking hot and I need to put my AC on because I have freaking AC. Oh, damn. Yeah, that one. Awesome. It's cold already. Nice. I need to go get fuel because I'm on empty and nearest petrol station is 10 minutes away. So that's what I'm doing and